Hello children, welcome to a new class with a new topic and a new experience. Today I am going to teach you a poem Don't Give Up from your English textbook. But before that, I would like to share some valuable information with you which is closely related to our poem. On the screen, you can see a famous Indian personality, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was a renowned space scientist and also the President of India. We know about his achievements, but we know very little about his childhood days. He was born in a poor Tamil family. His father was a fisherman who worked very hard to make both ends meet. But the low income was not all sufficient to fulfill the dreams of APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's ambition was to become a space scientist, but because of adverse circumstances, he had to face many hardships to pursue his ambition. He termed every hardship as an experience. His journey from a poor fisherman boy to a renowned space scientist was not all easy. He never gave up in his life. His sincerity, hard work, and dedication helped him in pursuing his ambition of becoming a space scientist. This is what makes him an epitome of success. On the screen, you can read his famous quote, "If you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning." Yes, children, failure is the first step to success. Now, this is what we are going to learn in this poem. The poem Don't Give Up is a motivational poem which encourages us to give our best through hard work. Now, we shall read the poem. Don't give up. If you have tried and have not won, never stop for crying. All that's great and good is done just by patient trying. Though young birds in flying fall, still their wings grow stronger, and the next time they can keep up a little longer. Though the sturdy oak has known many a blast that bowed her, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. If by easy work you beat, who the more will prize you? Gaining victory from defeat, that's the test that tries you. Now, who has composed this wonderful inspirational poem? The poet Phoebe Cary. Now, I shall explain you the poem. Now, what does the first stanza say? The first stanza says that if you have tried and have not won, never stop for crying. All that's great and good is done just by patient trying. Now, here in this stanza, the poet asks the readers to never give up. She says, if one has tried hard and failed, one should never stop there. She says that having patience helps one achieve great things in life. Now, here I can give you one illustration, one example. Now, on the screen, you can see the image of Helen Keller. Do you know who she was? Actually, Helen Keller was born just like other normal children. She was also born as a normal child. But when she was only 18 months old, she suffered from very high fever. And because of the high fever, she became completely deaf and blind. You understand, children, completely deaf and blind. So just imagine the hardships she must have faced in her life. But She did not give up. She wanted to pursue higher studies. She did not stop there. Despite her disability and hardships faced by her, she not only learned to talk, read, and write but also learned French and German. She also won high university honors. She could achieve success just because of her courage, faith in herself, and determination. She did not give up but kept trying until she reached her goal. Now, the next stanza. Though young birds in flying fall, still their wings grow stronger, and the next time they can keep up a little longer. Now, again, here the poet gives us an illustration to support her belief. She talks about the little birds that fall while learning to fly, but they still do not stop trying. Through continuous effort, they finally learn to fly and grow stronger. The third stanza. Though the sturdy oak has known many a blast that bowed her, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. Now, here the poet highlights the oak tree that faced many blows of the stormy winds and still grown taller and stronger with time. So, can you see the small oak sapling? Yes, during stormy winds, it was many times bowed down, but it anchored itself strongly and did not move from its place. And that is why we can see this oak sapling transformed into a huge, huge oak tree over years. Okay, then now the last stanza. If by easy work you beat, who the more will prize you? Gaining victory from defeat, that's the test that tries you. Now here the poet at last concludes by saying that if one wins by easy means, it would be of no value. On the contrary, winning after facing defeat is the real achievement. Now, to support this idea, here you can see on the screen who's the famous personality of India, Milka Singh. Okay, he was the fast runner and athlete from India, but he also had to face many hardships in his life. His life was full of struggle, but then he overcame all the challenges in his life because he wanted to. He wanted to fulfill his dream. He wanted to fulfill his ambition. What was his ambition? His ambition was to become an athlete and of the fastest runner. So, through hard work, perseverance, and determination, he could achieve his goal. At the Olympic events, he bagged the gold medal. So, children, what can we say after going through the poem? In life, there will be ups and downs. Ups means good times, and downs means bad times or failures. The person who overcomes all the obstacles emerges as a shining star and sets an example for the entire world. Now, there is one more example that I would like to give here. Michael Faraday. Now, you must have heard this name, Michael Faraday, a very famous scientist. Michael Faraday was one such shining star who was born in a poverty stricken family, very poor family. He also suffered from a speech defect. Actually, he was not even able to pronounce his own name. He was forced to leave the school and work as a bookbinder. But his fascination for books, fascination means liking, his fascination for books and obsession for reading never stopped him from achieving his goal. He worked tirelessly round the clock and invented the first induction motor, which converted electrical current into continuous mechanical motion. And the principle of induction motor today is used in air conditioning, fans, sewing machines, photographs, power tools, cars, and even trains and aeroplane engines. Hats off to him. So, what we come to know from this, we come to know that Faraday's life started with difficulties, but as a great scientist, he met each difficulty with perseverance and conviction. So, children, when you feel that your confidence level is dropping, just remember all these great personalities and this wonderful poem, Don't Give Up. I'm sure, children, you will definitely work hard with greater determination and achieve goals in your life. Thank you very much.